Hey guys, Ricardo here and welcome to another blog tech tips. In today's tutorial guys, I have the Galaxy S26 Ultra, and of course in today's tutorial guys, I'm going to show you how to do some very cool tips and tricks on your um, S26 Ultra. All right, so let's get straight into it. Now, of course, one of the first things I'm going to show you to do guys, if you can see here, you notice on the home screen, my apps do not have any labels, and of course there's just the icons. This, I think, makes it very clean in terms of the overall presentation. So, of course, you know, how I actually ended up doing this is you're going to long press on your screen. You're going to go to settings, and right here it says show app labels. It's going to be on by default. Let me show you what it looks like by default. So you notice all the apps are labeled, YouTube, and so on. You can see Chrome browser settings, but of course it looks kind of it's just normal looking. So in order to remove all of those long press in a blank space, go to settings and you're going to turn off labels. All right, so by turning off your labels, what's happening is that you're able to get a much cleaner interface. And as you can see here, all of the apps labels are gone. So that's my first tip for the S26 Ultra that you definitely want to take advantage of. All right, next guys, we have the app here, and as you can see, you have icons that are right here that are quickly accessed. If you notice here, I have a total of 7 apps. I can actually place a total of 9. By default, you can only hold around normally about, I think if I'm remembering correctly, about 4 to 5. However, I'm able to double the amount roughly, and of course this is not normal, and I'm going to show you how to do it. All right, so first you're going to need this application that's known as Good Luck. The name is not shown there now. However, it's called Good Luck. And of course, in order to get Good Luck, all you got to do is go to your Play Store, then search Good Luck. Once you search for Good Luck, make sure that you go ahead and install it. It is made by Samsung itself, so it's a Samsung app. So of course, it's definitely built for your S26. Go ahead and install it. I have already installed it. And of course, once you have Good Luck, you're going to go ahead guys, and what you're going to do from here is you're going to go ahead and you're going to launch Good Luck. All right, you can notice it's Good Luck. It says Galaxy your way. Now you're going to look for a module. Now modules are these items right here that are outlined here. For example, there's theme park, there's fantastic. All you gotta do is hit the download. That's that icon with the arrow pointing down. But do not download those. The key one that is used or was used here, mine is already activated. It's called Home Up. So go ahead and search through Home Up. Go ahead and launch Home Up after you activate it. So go ahead and install Home Up. You're gonna turn on this module here that's known as Home Screen. You're gonna go into Home Screen, and in order to change the amount of apps that you can actually place on the home screen in the main tray here, as I showed before, is going to be about 5 or 4. I think it's 5 top, and you're going to increase the value to the maximum, which is 9. Then you're going to apply. Once you do that, guys, what's going to happen here is that you're going to get to add up to 9. So you'll have to draw and drop all your icons. I haven't put the whole or the entire set of 9. I have only put 7. I think 7 looks cool, so I don't want to overcrowd it or to make them too small. So I've placed a total of 7 apps here, and of course it increases the overall look of the home screen design. Here as well, guys, you can see on my main screen here, I have here this section here, and you can see my name displayed. And of course, due to the fact that my battery needs charging, it's switching saying charge, but normally it displays whatever I want, so it shows my name there. So it should say completely, and it's only because my battery is dying that it's showing now. So you notice my name, so my name is always displayed right here as seen there. So it does say my name. I'm going to show you to do that. So in order to do that, you're going to go to your settings. All right, so once you hit on the settings gear icon, you're going to go to lock screen and always on display. Next, you're going to look at contact information, and right here you're going to delete what's there, and you're going to place your name. You can also place an email, an alias. You can also place alternative contact number, and whatever you place there in terms of text, custom text, it will appear on the home screen right here. As you can see, it's going to show your name and it's going to always show it, except when your device needs to charge, it does show other notifications. All right, so that's the other tip. Next, guys, you're going to see here the weather widget. In order to add the weather widget, it's very easy. You're going to go long press on a blank space, go to widgets and go to your weather. All right, you're going to see all the widgets. The one that I use is the 4x2. You're going to add it, but you notice here it's going to have a blue background. In order to get the background transparent, long press on the up. Once it's like that, you're going to go to settings. Once you go to settings, you're going to go ahead and you're going to do, or you're going to go ahead and turn off the background. So of course, once I turn off the background, for example, if I do this now and it's save, notice the background doesn't look as nice. But if I long press, I go to settings, I'm going to go here and I'm going to turn off the background. All right, so once I turn off the background, I'm going to hit save. And there you go. So now it is saved. All right, guys. So next on the list, if you notice here, if I long press now, of course, my power button is returned to the actual power button. By default, if you do press yours, it probably brings up the digital assistant. I think it will be Bixby. So let's show you how to change it. So swipe down, you're gonna hit on the power. You're gonna see it here. You're gonna go to side button settings, and right here where it says double press. So double press, you can check turn on the camera. So if I double press, it will give me the camera. And if I long press, it's gonna, by default, it's gonna set to Bixby or the digital assistant from Google, but you're gonna switch it to power menu. So switch it to power menu as I have here. And once you long press, there you go, it's gonna return the power menu option. And you'll of course be able to have the traditional power menu, which is very convenient. I don't necessarily want to dig through menus to be able to access the power off feature. So I converted the power button back to its actual use as a power button. So that's the second option, or should I say that's the better option in my opinion. All right, guys, so that's it for my tips and tricks for the S26 Ultra. Do hope you enjoy those. Do share these, and of course, if you like them and you'd want a more detailed account, or if you'd want additional tips such as how do I get my icons to be like this, you'll notice they are not straight. They're actually turned in various ways. I can actually make them into a circle and do all sort of stuff to them. But if you were interested in that, or for example, I can place my name on the home screen here or whatever text I want. If you are so interested, please comment below and I'll be sure to do a follow-up or additional tips. And as always, guys, Ricardo from Blog Tech Tips saying bye until next time. Bye.